What's going on, guys? It's GC with another Kingdom Hearts commentary. Now, what I've been seeing in the last couple days, what with the new Final Fantasy stuff being released, the Kingdom Hearts 3 now being thrown into full swing, all that is good, but now is what is going to be the true plot of Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, in this video in particular, I'm going to call Memories of a Nobody. Now, as we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3D, a number of characters played a crucial part within the game, especially the near ending of the game itself. And all these characters from, let's say, the memories of Sora and Riku as kids, the memory of Xion, Roxas, and then Terra, then Aqua, and of course resulting in Sora turning into Ventus for a small amount of time. But now, the crucial part of it all is who will play a part in Kingdom Hearts 3. And the Memories of the Nobody commentary is what I'm going to give you guys. Now, the Memories of a Nobody is basically the concept of whether or not an individual who is a nobody can retain the true memories of their original selves. Now, this concept was actually put to thought with Square Enix originally developed Kingdom Hearts 2, but was later put to work in Kingdom Hearts 3D, which the conversation of Sora and Roxas in his memories proved that is actually existing. Because, here's my thought about it. If a nobody meets their true selves, which in this case Naminé and Roxas did, it means that they could themselves become true individuals. Which is why Roxas will play a part in the 7 Hearts of Light in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, with all these hearts tied to Sora in the video game series, this means that certain characters who no longer exist in the Kingdom Hearts world will make a return in Kingdom Hearts 3D. As they did make a return in Kingdom Hearts 3D and are set to make another appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, with a whole bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff in the works at the time being, I will say that I believe Kingdom Hearts 3 will come out maybe late 2015 or early 2016, due to the fact that there is still a number of developing problems that the game is having right now. And at the same time, Tetsuya Nomura said that the game is still moving steadily and still following as planned, which means that the game itself is not going to be released till later on, or maybe within a year or so's time. Now, the hearts of nobodies are when a pure-hearted person is turned into a heartless, and a nobody is instantaneously created. Now, as we know, the first nobody to be really revealed is Roxas, of course, who is the nobody of Sora, and the reason that Roxas even exists is due to the fact that Sora technically did not create a heartless of himself, but he created a heartless and nobody version of Ventus, which is why Roxas looks so similar to Ventus. Now, Ventus, as we know, is currently asleep and has been in a 10-year-long sleep as the series has progressed, although according to Kingdom Hearts 3D has not aged since then. As for Terra, his body currently resides with Terra Xehanort, a to-be-announced character for the 13 Seekers of Darkness. As for his spirit, or heart I should say, currently resides in the Keyblade Graveyard, which is yet to be awakened, but is said to be reawakened in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, currently, what is the fact of the matter? I believe that Kingdom Hearts 3 and 3D play a crucial part due to the fact that they are reawakening the characters that were put to sleep and put away within Sora's heart an extended amount of time. As I know, from now on, I've seen that Roxas and Xion, Terra, Ventus, Aqua all play crucial parts in the Kingdom Hearts 3 video game, which is set to be come out maybe, 2016, 2015, I don't really care. But the whole point of the matter is that there are so many individuals of the game itself that are set to be announced, but have not been put into stone yet. For example, the 3 Keyblade wielders from Birth by Sleep are currently the location of which is unknown, all except for Ventus, who we know's heart resides in Sora and his body resides in what is now known as Castle Oblivion. Well, yeah, Castle Oblivion, and is in the deepest chamber. But it's said that if, as we've seen in Chain of Memories, the deeper that they go is the deeper they lose their memories. Now, when I think about that, it means that Ventus will make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3, even though he's not been physically awakened. But since Kingdom Hearts 3D has been seen making a smile, which means that his heart has been reawakened, but has yet to be physically awakened. Now, what the crucial thing about this is that all these characters, including Roxas and Xion, are characters that will play a part in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, the 9 individuals that I have in mind are all characters who have been affected by Master Xehanort and his vessels meddling within time and the large amount of destruction they caused throughout the Kingdom Hearts series. So, for the first set of individuals, it is Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, who's been deceived by Master Xehanort and was led to their downfall, which in this case forged the X-Blade with Vanitas and resulted in Ventus losing his heart when he destroyed Vanitas. As for Terra, Master Xehanort forced his heart into Terra's body, resulting in his armor taking the physical form of his heart, and his body and mind belonging to Master Xehanort, creating Terra Xehanort. As for Aqua, in the result of saving Terra in the last battle between her and the now Terra Xehanort form, she knocked him out unconscious, losing his memory, and now the Terra Xehanort that we knew became a heartless and later became what we now know is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. Now, what's up about that is, now that Terra's body is part of Master Xehanort's 13 Seekers of Darkness, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do too much about it. But, I'm always confident about what Square Enix does. I've never lost faith in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I will if they continue to do this whole lacking thing that they do. Now, on to Roxas. Roxas, as we know, is a nobody of Sora, but it's technically the nobody of Ventus, because at the time of Ventus is, well, not past dying, but rather his recreation, which would take some time when he decided to unite his heart with Sora's heart. And since then has now created Roxas, which is why Roxas is so very similar to Ventus. Now, Roxas, who was the main protagonist of Kingdom Hearts 2 in the beginning stages, we played for a certain amount of time, and later, we fought in a antagonist against Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2, the final mix version. Now, Roxas later became a full part of Sora when he met him again in the world that never was. Well, in the castle of the world that never was. Now, I'm not really exactly sure how Roxas's place in Kingdom Hearts 3 will work, but as far as I see it, I believe that his place in Kingdom Hearts 3 is only that he is one of the 7 Hearts of Light. And as for Xion is a replica of the memories within Sora, but took the physical shape of Kairi, which is why Sora and Kairi's relationship created the relationship between Roxas and Xion, and is the same type of fabrication. And due to their friendship with Axel, later created a long-time friendship, but would later be destroyed due to the fact that Xion's death resulted in the eradication of the memory that existed with all those that knew her. Now, in Kingdom Hearts 3D, we saw that Sora met Xion in his memories, but resulted in her running away from him and only getting a small glimpse away from him. Now, that is the smallest coarse matter of it, is due to the fact that I believe that Xion will play a small part in Kingdom Hearts 3, because she played a part in 3D, so why not put her in Kingdom Hearts 3 as a memory or something that is to be recreated and put into its own physical shape. But now, to only say that is because that if Xion's memories are Sora's, that means that if Xion were to be taken out of Sora, it would mean that the eradication of Kairi's Kairi's memories, but then Sora would be destroyed as well, which means Sora would not remember Kairi or any of the times he spent with her. Now, the memories of a nobody in my case is that if a nobody, like I said before, is to meet their original selves, will become a full person. Which means, since Roxas is a 7 Hearts of Light member, it means that Roxas himself is a full person. And since Kairi met her nobody, it means that Naminé is a full person as well. Now, as for Xion, I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure Lee is going to play a part in Kingdom Hearts 3. But like I said, guys, I'm not really sure. I mean, this is just ideas I'm just spitting at the top of my head. So, drop a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next in another Kingdom Hearts commentary.